how's everybody doing out there? Today is going to be a special Mercury and retrograde reading. I did shuffle the cards before, but I'm going to reshuffle again. So Mercury retrograde, this reading is going to take you to a different space. So this is not about your sun sign. This is going to be about where Mercury is in your natal chart. So if you go on to Google and you Google your natal chart, you have to put in your birth date and your time, and some places have the time and place where you were born. And you want to put it in there, and then you can kind of see where Mercury falls. So Mercury might be in an air sign, Mercury might be in a fire sign, Mercury might be in a earth sign, or water sign. So wherever that Mercury is in your chart, or it might be two signs, right? So, and that's okay, because majority of the people do have a planet that encompasses two signs. So wherever Mercury lies in your natal chart, okay, that's where it is. And most charts will tell you exactly what it is. There's usually like a description that says Mercury and Taurus, or Mercury and Aquarius, or Mercury and Aries, you know, so, or Mercury and Virgo. So it would tell you. So you're going to go based on that, okay? So this is not about your sun sign. This is about where your Mercury is placed. What's up, all you Mercurial people out there? How you doing? What's up, Geminis? What's up, Virgos? All right, retrograde, huh? How you feeling out there? All right, so this is Mercury in Capricorn. If you have a Mercury in Capricorn, you got the Two of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles coming out this reading. So you're balancing a lot, you know what I mean? On the one hand, it's great, you know what I mean? You're multitasking. I mean, Mercury is about that life, okay? You're busy. I mean, things are coming to you and you're handling it from one side to the other. Sometimes you're whistling while you're multitasking. Other times you might be stressed out while you're multitasking. So some people are able to do it with Mercury and Capricorn. Others might not. But the good thing is with Mercury retrograde, it's slowing things down. You know, everything is like rewind. You know what I mean? So everything is kind of going in reverse, and you're kind of looking back at the past and all this other kind of stuff. And that might be adding to your load too, because of all the past, because of everything that you might be holding on to, juggling, and things like that. But this is very good for you right now, because now things are going to slow down, where you can now prioritize wherever you're lacking, wherever you feel like, okay, you need more attention, emotions is running high. Maybe it's a family situation that deals with emotion, a house situation, a relationship, you know what I mean? A job you were working at for so long, but now emotions is running high, you know what I mean? And you're trying to balance it while your emotions is going high. It's time to take a step back, okay? You're gonna have to find a space where you're going to have to figure out whether you write it down, you know what I mean, journal it, put it in your phone or whatever, to-do list, time management, basically, wasn't what I'm saying, you know, Virgo style, you know, put it down from 6 to 6:15, I'm going to do this, from 6:30 to, you know, 6, you know, to 7:15, I'm going to do this, you know, whatever that takes in order, you know, whichever's going to work, color coding stuff. You know what I mean? Alarm systems, using alarms more now to make sure that you get there on time. Whatever it is, take time. And it's about to be a full moon, so it's to be a good time. Ooh, innocent Cancer. So, right? Yeah, so perfect. This is a perfect time to just, when that full moon hit, to use that as a reason to just chill out and see what things need to go, especially if something is going way left, like it's just like getting out of control. That's kind of a signal, or you're seeing red flags. That's kind of a sign, okay, that's something that you need to take time and attention with. And it's going to be hard to juggle, but what is it? You know, juggling is not easy. Otherwise, everybody would be able to do it. But definitely, you know, focus, you know, and focus specifically on the things that are getting out of hand emotionally, you know, starting to affect you physically. And it can get you sick, you know, at some point in time. Stress can cause a lot of illnesses. Just stress. Just look it up if you don't believe me. I mean, it's a whole list, okay? That's a whole thesis, you know what I mean? That's a couple of volumes of just information just based on stress. And there's low-key stress and then there's high-key stress. You know, low-key stress could be happening for 10 years before you start seeing deterioration. Where high-key stress, you know, it's like right away. You know, you're stressed out and then you bang your knee because you're so stressed out. You know what I mean? That you wasn't focused on where you're going. You're so stressed out that you walk in and you trip over something. You know what I mean? Because you were so mad and angry. Or, you know, when you're mad and you driving in the car and you cursing somebody out in the car and you get into an accident or something like that. You know, stress, that's instant repercussions, you know, or somebody gets stressed out and they get a heart attack and die, because that was just the last tip, you know. So definitely take a step back, use this full moon and this retrograde to be like, hey, you know, let me just see where I need to switch some things up in my schedule. I need to spend more time on this and that. But for others who are already knocking it out, like that, you know, it's like watching you at a circus and you're like, yeah, all right, you know, I got this, you know, go ahead, you know, the ships are not falling. You know what I mean? While you riding these waves and stuff. So whatever formula you're using seems to be working. So keep it going. But just know that with multitasking, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time. So, you know, just keep that in mind and don't let that get to your mind. Don't let your mind tell you, oh, you're not doing enough. You know what I mean? Or you can't sleep because this gotta be. You know what your body needs because you can feel it. You can definitely feel it. And since everybody been locked down for like 2 years now, people starting to realize what their body needs now because they had this time to slow down. Oh, you know, I bet you since COVID, people been going to the bathroom more so than when it was at work because they're probably drinking more. You know what I mean? They're not worrying about what their boss is going to say because they got to pee every 10 minutes. You know, just simple things like that, you know, that we now slow down to take care of. So I know this is long, but this is for you. Have a good day. Have a good night.